Please rise and pledge allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have a moment of silence as we contemplate our work this evening. Thank you. Julie, roll call.
Dr. Fellner.
Here.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
Mr. Gribble.
Here.
Mr. Richard.
Here.
Mr. Strickler.
Here.
Mr. Watkins.
Here.
Mr. Weber.
Here.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Here. Elected officials.
Mayor Satterfield.
Here.
Auditor Wade.
She's here, but she's downstairs getting something at the moment.
Okay, thank you. Director of Law Bear.
Here.
Treasurer Pittman.
Here.
Safety Service Director Ward.
Here.
First on the agenda, we have the minutes from last council meeting. I'm assuming Mr. Weber would like to make a motion to accept those as presented. And Mr. Gribble, I saw his hand, would like to second. All in favor?
Yep.
All in favor? Aye. Minutes from last regular meeting are approved. We have two items to be voted on the agenda. First is ordinance 2026-39. Mr. Strickler makes the motion to add to the agenda. Mr. Weber seconds. Roll call.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes.
Motion passes. Next is to add item B, excuse me, C, resolution number 2026-13. Mr. Weber makes the motion.
I'll second that.
Mr. Brown seconds. Roll call.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, I'd like a motion to approve the amended agenda. Mr. Strickler makes the motion. Mr. Watkins seconds. Roll call.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Yes. Aye.
And those two items are added to the agenda. We have one person desired to address council. Ms. Walters?
Walters?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Barb Walters. My first question is last time I asked about the speed limit on Fairview. I think we have 25 miles an hour. I think we have 3 signs, maybe 2 for sure, from Sherman out to Grant. 2. And I believe 2 on the other side coming back towards town, from Grant to Sherman. Maybe if we could just put up some more, there's telephone poles there, to put up some more 25-mile-an-hour speed zone. I think that might help, because people just forget when they hit that 25 and then they go on out to Grant. There may be one more, maybe. And the second thing was, if we could have the lighting turned on at the city building, those big, beautiful Art Deco lights at the electric building, there's 3 of them. If those could be turned on, where at night we have other people with nice lighting and they're there, so we might as well utilize them. I do know that the prom's already over, but a lot of the kids take their pictures there in front of that marble building. So if they could come on, so we could have that lit up. They're very pretty, so that's it.
Awesome. Thank you. Next is legislation. First item is ordinance 2026-38. Julie?
Ordinance number 2026-38, if I can get there. Entitled an ordinance amending section 921.11 D and E of the Galion codified ordinances as it pertains to backflow prevention.
Mr. President, members, this came through the Utilities Committee. What this is a updating or amending a couple of sections in this ordinance that was passed back in 1988. The two changes to be noted is that in section D, originally the amount is $35. The new amount has been requested to be put in here is $36.55 for the fee. Then the second thing is the change in section E, which is basically a correction chapter. In the original, the listing, it listed a published chapter of 3745-5, in parentheses, HB-34, and the change would go to 3745-95. So those are the only changes. It's pretty much common sense type of legislation. Mr. Mayor, did you have anything to add?
This ties in with our backflow inspection program that we've contracted out, and this is nothing more than passing costs on it. I believe, right, passing costs on what we're being charged. Well, we're not being charged, but it's added to the customer's bill. So the company that's doing it is charging $36.55, so it's just reflected in the ordinance. But this is part of the backflow mandate that we're under. And backflow devices have to be checked every 12 months annually, and that process has already begun. Yeah.
Was that normally carried out by the water department? Or did we leave it up to the owners to?
We've used a company to track it, but we've switched companies to track it, and now they're actually going out and doing the inspections.
Okay.
So, we have one person on staff now that's certified as a backflow person.
Okay.
But this company will just go out, do it for us, then it's all done annually, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
And
I think a business or a resident can have it done professionally as well, and they just have to report that to you. So it's not that the city doesn't have our contractor doesn't, but you can actually go do it yourself and have it reported. So whether it's Fox or Kozik or whoever has that ability, you can have them do that. It just has to be inspected annually.
Yeah, they were out to my place last week, and it was no big deal. Okay. Yes, sir.
Maybe I'm missing it. It's the $35. Mr. Richards said it's moving to $36.50, but I don't see $36.50 on. It's on page 2.
36.55. It's in.
You have to go after the now therefore.
Oh, it's not written in.
36. Yeah, it's a number.
It's
in
both.
The final two lines.
Yeah, maybe I have it.
Did you look at, have you got the revised packet?
What page is it? Page 2 of the ordinance? Page 1. Just pass it. I drove right there. Oh, yeah. My fingers crossed. You guys sorry about that. Neither here.
Any other discussion?
I think this is a common sense deal, so I would like to make a motion to suspend rules and move ordinance 2026-38.
Mr. Richard makes the motion to suspend the rules. Mr. Watkins seconds. Julie, roll call.
Mr. Richard?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mr. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Gribble?
Yes.
Mr. Strickler?
Yes.
Motion carries to suspend the rules. Now we need a motion to pass ordinance 2026-38. Mr. Watkins makes the motion. Mr. Gribble, he was won the race. Mr. Gribble seconds.
He's taller.
He doesn't raise his hand, he just raises his eyebrows. That's all it takes. That's all it ever takes. Roll call, please.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mr. Gribble?
Yes.
Mr. Richard,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Motion passes on ordinance 2026-38. Next is ordinance 2026-39. Julie?
Ordinance number 2026-39, entitled Ordinance Amending Ordinance number 2025-51, Permanent 2026 Appropriations by transferring funds in Health Department HIV Grant Fund and declaring an emergency.
Assuming it's taken through.
Unfortunately, we were not able to take it to committee due to a time constraint.
Okay,
So this is basically, these are funds in our HIV prevention grant that we've been awarded. We're down to the wire, this grant expires at the end of the month. And these are funds that were originally appropriated in other technical services that now we're seeing could be better utilized in medical supplies. So we're just asking to transfer money already appropriated from other technical to medical supplies in our HIV grant.
Makes sense.
questions, discussion? Mr. Weber?
This does have a time restraint to it, so I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules and move ordinance number 2026-39 to the final reading.
Mr. Weber makes a motion to suspend the rules. Mr. Strickler seconds. Roll call, please.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Gribble,
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Motion to suspend the rules passes. I need a motion to pass this ordinance 2026-39. Mr. Watkins makes the motion. Mr.
Second.
Gribble. Mr. Gribble seconds. Roll call, please.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Gribble,
Yes.
Mr. Richard,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Did I get everybody?
No.
Mr. Weber?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought I skipped over you. I said, I was looking, I said, yours.
I didn't hear my name.
Yeah. I checked you when I said his name.
Motion to pass ordinance 2026-39 carries. Next is resolution 2026-13, prevented now certificate.
Resolution number 2026-13, entitled Resolution Approving and Ratifying the Prior Acts of the Department Heads and Safety Service Director, improving then and now certificates for said expenditures and declaring an emergency.
There is a typo in this, and I talked with Roberta about it. I don't think it's used, probably what you got, but section 2 is $210,298, not 216. This was actually put together late this afternoon, so.
Yeah, that's what I was given. Okay.
210 what?
$210,298.
Okay.
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 I'd like a motion to amend the ordinance. Mr. Gribble makes the motion.
I'll second it.
Mr. Richard seconds. The amended, to amend the heading.
Oh, it's actually the section, yeah. Mr. Gribble,
Yes.
Mr. Richard,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Okay. So we've amended the resolution. Are we have a motion to suspend the rules, or we go to what area?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what
Questions, yes.
It says public entities pool.
It's our liability insurance, so it's through PEP, it's our liability insurance, and it's very convoluted, and it's about 5 different sheets that you have to go through to put things together, and then you split it out. So the liability insurance for the police cruisers is paid by the police department, the fire trucks are paid by the fire department, and then general liability, and it was an exercise of something that I had been doing for the last 3 or 4 years that I worked with Ms. Wade and Emily today about getting this done, but the bill is due, so.
We just missed the pool, is that what?
We missed the date that it's supposed to be paid by, so. And the other anomaly last year cost us $178,000-ish This year's $210,000 for liability insurance.
Huge increase.
Yeah.
And what the state auditor wants us to do is like, the beginning of the year, like January 1st, issue a purchase order for all these things that we know are coming, like the police cruiser payment, the street sweeper payment, the insurance payment. So, hopefully, beginning next year, in January, we can get all of these big purchase orders issued at that time. So that's where we're headed with this.
While it was budgeted, there were some of the lines that were under budgeted because you see the increase here. So, but we're not asking for any additions. We moved some money from technical services or something else in the 300 line to pay for that. And then we're just going to have to watch spending here at the end of the year. But I mean, this isn't costing us. We're not appropriating any additional money. It's just going to take away. It's a little bit more on the insurance than we budgeted for.
And the good news is even though that's a significant increase, or was it 178 last
Yeah.
year, 210 this year, Brian had enough appropriated that we're not asking for additional appropriations. So that's the good news, but that's still an awful big increase.
And the other one is Nancy.
Yeah, the other one is ours. So this is again, I'm always talking about our grant issues. We typically have historically paid our medical contract, our medical director contract in March. It is covered by 3 different funds. Our general fund pays a third of it, and then our STI grant pays a third of it, and our HIV grant pays a third of it. I didn't issue the purchase order because we hadn't been awarded that STI grant for 2026. So I issued it in March, and then not thinking that it should have been issued at the beginning of the year. The contract started January 1st. So we're not asking for any additional funds. It's already budgeted. It just needs paid.
Mr. Weber?
Mr. President, I do have a question. Back to section 2. How often do we bid out the insurance?
We haven't bid with liability insurance in several years. This is the first big hike we've had. We had a pretty massive claim with our with defending.
Yeah.
So my suspicion is that had something to do with this big jump.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't done that in several years just because the rates stay pretty steady. There's been a small increase every year, but this is the first big jump we've seen. We also added some pretty significant increases in our equipment coverage too, with the backhoe, cruisers. There's increased cost of that certainly added to it, but my guess is that one claim.
The pool shouldn't have anything to do with the. Is that historical for insurance on one thing to have to make it an impact on something else?
The general liability insurance, if I remember right, last year was about $16,000. So that's just the overall general liability insurance, and that went to like $36,000, $37,000. That's where it was. So there's a $20,000 increase right there. Now, whether that's directly related to this issue that we're talking about, but suspicion is probably yes. So, but yeah, there was a couple pieces of property that were added on,
And they
a couple
they
different
changed
vehicles.
the way they were doing things too. It was with the property coverage, it was, we had to choose whether we wanted replacement value or market value, and we wanted replacement value. Because some of those dump trucks, to replace a dump truck that was insured for $30,000 is useless. So we went with replacement value, $150,000 for whatever instead of the market value. So that, I'm sure, it impacted. It wasn't a huge impact, but I know it did impact somewhat.
Thank you.
Anything else? Mr. Richard?
It's bills we owe, obviously, are accurate, so I look to make a motion to suspend the rules and move resolution 2026 back 13 on to the final reading.
Mr. Richard makes a motion to suspend the rules. Mr. Woodmansey seconds. Roll call.
Mr. Richard?
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Gribble?
Yes.
Mr. Strickler?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mr. Weber?
Yes.
Were you going to say?
I had a little bit since it's passed to go to the final reading. I wanted to note, it's not always possible to predict how many different claims we're going to have to defend or deal with. I know last year there's some things that I'm just going to say outside counsel. I know I had one person who, in trying to frivolously fight their criminal case in CPS, filed at least 4 frivolous cases that were either in state or federal court. I actually defended those myself for the city. But I know if we'd have even just gotten outside counsel on one of the federal cases, we'd have burned 5 figures of money just dealing with a nonsense case. So if you get something that even smells colorable, that's a lot of what you end up paying on some of these is just the cost of defense counsel and insurance as part of where that comes in. I know other entities have various claims they're dealing with. I know with that one, I'm still dealing with one of those at the 6th Circuit. I just happen to have federal admission there, so I'm able to deal with that. So it's, you don't know when you're going to have that one big, and making sure you have insurance for some of these things versus one where it turns out to be substantial liability, either for, I say insurance is about both defense and indemnify. So there's sometimes where there's something that has to be paid, there's a liability, but there's other ones where it's just the cost of defense is very expensive. So I know it goes up, but that's kind of, I've seen every other insurance I look at keeps going up in cost too.
So the motion to suspend the rules passes. Now I need a motion to pass or resolution 2026-13. Mr. Weber makes a motion.
As amended.
As amended, thank you.
Second.
Mr. Brown seconds. Roll call.
Mr. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Gribble?
Yes.
Mr. Richard?
Yes.
Mr. Strickler?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey?
Yes.
Amended resolution 2026-13 passes. Anything for other business?
I just wanted to say that the chamber had an event last week, and it was very well represented, not only by citizens of Galion and businesses, but not only in person, but also in awards. The businesses and citizens in town were, many of them won awards, and so I think now that we've combined with Crestline and Bucyrus, and it was surprising in a good way that we were such well represented. So I just wanted to make it of that.
Nice. Mr. Woodmansey?
I believe this is our final meeting before school gets out next week or week after, but be prepared. We're going to be out everywhere. I mean, afternoon anyway. They don't get up before noon anymore. So I see, the city had posted maybe some summer help. If you change the hours to maybe second shift, you might get them out of bed. Not sure if that's an option, but yeah, the kids are going to be out here real soon. So hopefully pay attention to that, whether you're driving around, riding around, whatever you're doing.
This is Yard Waste weekend too, just for people that are listening and paying attention.
Oh,
It is. I'm sorry, repeat that? Taylor Road.
Taylor Road.
Taylor Road is open this
All right.
weekend. Yeah.
Very good. Yes, sir.
I want to bring up, I received an email from one of my constituents on South Union, a couple different concerns. I don't know if you're familiar with the alley that runs from Atwood into Piper's Collision.
mm-hmm.
Just pothole after pothole after pothole. I don't know if it's how it's classified within the city. Second concern was a couple of homes that at 405 South Union and 431 South Union that are abandoned. And the one at 431 South Union, that individual is in jail and will not be getting out of jail. So I have some photos I can share with Julie and others. I don't know, he wanted to bring those up to council and see what options are available out there. And I don't know as far as those homes that are abandoned there.
With the alleys, did they ever call up to the city to fill out or even get online? I believe Nikki said there's some sort of form that they can fill out or
They
even
have,
a phone call other than telling.
No, they have made some phone calls, and he said the last time that anything was touched back there was 30 years. He's been living there for 30 years. It's Mr. Petrella at 421 South Union. And he said he's made some requests, he says, several times, and they said there was just no money available to fix it. So I don't know, with all of our paving that we have going on, everything that's all ground up, I don't know if we can overlay and fill that area or not. I don't know. So
My suggestion would be to get those to Nikki so they can get to the street department.
okay.
Make sure none of them was ever vacated either, because I've driven back there before.
Yeah,
I'm not
that-
sure
that-
about that there could be an alley that's vacated back
The
there.
alley at Piper's, right next to Piper's, I think has been vacated, but I don't know if this is the north-south alley, I don't know if that's been.
Yeah, it is the north-south alley.
But it doesn't go all the way to Union, it's vacated, it stops back there, so it could be the rest of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his home sits right on the corner. There's an alley for right beside his house. This would be on the back side that runs south down into Atwood.
They're certainly aware of the alley issues, so.
Okay. That's it.
Anything else? All right, we will have elected officials report. Mrs. Wade.
Okay, gentlemen, we've completed another month. We're 1/3 of the way through the year. So these reports, when you look at the last page of the revenue report and also the expense report, you're gonna see our percentage being compared to 33%, which is 1/3 of the year. So, for example, the revenue is at 32%, exactly 31.98%, which is really good. And we're comparing it to 33% for 1/3 of the year. The expenses, again, this thing's always a little skewed by different numbers. In the last page of the expense report says we use 37.91%. And again, the target percent is 33%. But keep in mind, things are paid not on a constant stream, such as real estate taxes are paid at the beginning of the year. Different transfers and things like that occur at odd times. So that number is not ever really going to be on target as what the revenue is. So I think we're doing okay, but I said before, revenue and fringe benefits are being tight.
Okay. Mrs. Pittman.
Nothing to report.
Okay. Mr. Bear.
Do you have anything additional than that?
I did have someone ask me a question. I thought I'd wait until you're. Could you just give us an update on Clay Street? I'm not sure if there's anything new or.
I think we're just running through the periods for the public, for notice for demolition.
Yeah, I think it's, the land bank is meeting tomorrow, but we're trying to get out public goods on that. I believe the land bank is basically we're gonna pay for it and they're gonna reimburse us almost all of the money to eradicate that. So that process is moving forward. So,
That's what Eric had told me.
A
They
big
had that
grant.
additional pile of funding that would be attributed mostly to Clay Street if they really could.
A pile of funding? That's
I like the wording. I like it.
You know, so, like I said, Eric's been working on it, so I know he's the representative there. I was pretty happy. I warned and I warned the former council. I wanted the council to understand that we were going to be doing the demos. If we could find funding or grants, that it would be great. But I wasn't sure it was going to be probable. Eric had found this, and I know he's been working on it. So that, it's preferable if we can find additional funding versus the city paying for it outright. I just didn't want to run into it and believe that. I didn't want the city to run in believing this demo would end up being that way, and then if not, and then the city has to expend funding, go in with the idea that it was worth expending the money it would take to do the demolition, and being okay with that. And it'd be a windfall and a bonus if we could find an outside source to cover the cost.
So the process will be if we find out for sure that it's reimbursable, then once we get the bids, we will appropriate the funds and spend it, and then when we get the reimbursement, we'll just go back to the general fund. So it won't be in advance or anything, because the Clay Street is a general fund subcategory, so we'll just appropriate the funds, and then when we get it back, it'll just go back into revenue.
Good. Mr. Mayor.
Please keep your eyes open, or keep your ears open. For the last 3 Mondays, our service department has gone in and had to systematically remove the stalls in the men's bathroom in South Park because somebody has decided that it was more important to destroy them than to keep them intact. There was no longer South Park, men's restroom. There are no more petitions in there. They are destroyed. The last 3 Mondays, they've been in there and council has gone in there. So we're doing our best to make things better. We just ask that our citizens try to take care of what we put out there. Just update on a couple of freeze things. We met with an engineer for the new building. And he's going to give us some plans to erect the new wall there. So that is in the process. As the old saying goes, I'm not allowed to leave the office. So when we were up at the square and we're looking, and I looked at the gazebo, and guess what? The gazebo roof is terrible. So we're going to try to fix the gazebo roof. We're going to order some picnic tables and benches for up there. We're talking about ordering about 20 park benches throughout the city. Do picnic tables in Heisey Park, South Park, or East Park. I mean, the process is moving forward. So the old firing range out at Amix is probably going to be turned into a dog park. The old shed that's out there, the old firing shed that's out there has been removed. We're going to make sure that the hill where all the lead was fired for the last 50 years is going to be closed off so nobody can get back there, but we're going to kind of turn that into a dog park for that period. So, yeah. Any other questions? Yeah.
I apologize, circling back to Clay Street, I know you were asking for the update. The other thing I should note, there are no longer any lawful residents of the former Clay Street trailer park. There were 4 remaining when we took it over. 1, I believe, left voluntarily. 1, we went through the eviction process, and that got us down to the 2, and that was worked out with the administration and them, and so those were taken care of, so there are no longer any residents, and it's just a matter of. So I forgot to mention that piece.
I guess the last thing I'm going to say is, if you have a question, ask me. Or ask Nikki. That's all I'm going to say about that. A lot of stuff floating around out there. There's always 2 sides to a story. Nope, not today. Call me and talk to me.
I will.
It's getting extremely frustrating to be in my office right now. But we're working through it. Glad to be here.
Third of the way through the year.
Third of the way through a quarter of the way. One moment.
12th?
Oh,
Yeah, it's the 12th.
yeah. And one really, really good news. Renee Botkin started Monday as our new wastewater treatment plant superintendent. So we have a superintendent at the wastewater treatment plant. We have another interview this week, which will make our second interview, but we are hopeful that we will have an assistant superintendent from this pool as well.
Did we poach her from Bucyrus?
Not from Bucyrus, from our neighbors to the east.
Okay. Regardless. Good.
Yes, so, yeah, that's,
She has a wealth of experience.
yes, and she's a hometown girl.
Sure.
So, yes, good news, and the trainees out there are doing well. So, and the EPA was here today, Justin was here at the water treatment plant. We had a really good meeting. I actually had a good, I got to tour the water treatment plant. We went to all the reservoirs, all the pump houses, went to the water towers. While the report, it is what it is, we're gonna we'll get the report here in the next couple of weeks, and we will share that with you when we get it. But
And we're working
it was, and there truly was no smoking gun, if you will. They're very pleased with the progress that we're making. We're on schedule with the notice of violations that everybody's been sharing, and we're still on course to take care of those. So, yes.
Good.
Busy. Thanks.
I'm going to reiterate Mr. Woodmansey. Let's be careful out there. The kids. All right. I need a motion for adjournment. Mr. Weber. Motion. Mr. Strickler seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries and meeting is adjourned.
7:37.